Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on here? Sorry for the delay. I was trying to get on a little early. I had a couple calls, last minute calls, important calls that I needed to get on here really quick. A lot of buzz going on about CMP, so everybody's calling. Everybody wants to be a part of what's going on right here. So I'm super excited, man. I am fired up about what's going on. I've got a very big schedule. You know, coming up here over the next several days. I got a lot of content to create. What I'm going to talk about really quick in this video, let me just jump right into it. New system on how you can make $1,000 pretty much on a day-to-day basis. And I'm going to share with you a little bit about this. And this is perfect for beginners. This is perfect for people that are maybe been around for a while. You've been around the block. You've learned a lot of things already, and you're just trying to find some new things that you can share and really highlight your skill set. I've got something for you as well. So I'm super excited about what's going on. This has definitely been really a very big vision over the past maybe year. This is the second version of this platform that I'm going to be talking about called CMP. Let me kind of give you a little insight in terms of really where I want to go with this particular call. Now, the title, of course, was what? New system on how you can make $1,000. Well, is that realistic or is it hype? Some of it could be a little hype. I mean, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're promoting or whatever, there's always a little bit of hype, excitement, something that's new, it's pretty engaging. So everything has that kind of element. And if it doesn't, it might be a little boring. So you got to kind of sprinkle that a little bit, but is there substance there? And yes, there is substance when it comes to this particular platform that can really help you to do some incredible things here. I got a few notes here. So yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about the logistics of what we're doing here inside of CMP. So I don't know if you were on last night's call, which was really cool. It was just an impromptu live. Like I said, even last night, I'm just going to be hopping on, sharing some insight. I've got some other things that I'm going to be scheduling, but for the next couple weeks, I'm going to be pretty busy with a lot of content that I got to create for the new level inside of this platform and really just getting people plugged in. So a lot of people are reaching out and wanting to get set up and how to get set up. People have questions and all that stuff as well. So there's been a very busy last 24 hours actually has been pretty busy. It was busy last night. It's been busy today, but I'm super excited. Congratulations for those that have already made money in the system. This is just the beginning. It's just going to get even bigger and bigger as we continue. So, one of the things that you got to look at when you're marketing, if you want to make $1,000 a day or $1,000 a week or even $1,000 a month, I think $1,000 a month for most people is a big deal. But is it realistic? Can people really make $1,000 a day online, even if you're brand new? Is it realistic? Yeah, I would say it can be. Is it going to be the same for everybody? No, because some people they just got that dog in them. They just got to go get it, right? They just take action at a whole nother level than what others do. And so it just really all depends, but it is true. I've seen it. I've done it, even being a brand new person, years ago. You can definitely do that, but you definitely got to have something that can allow you to do that. If you're marketing something, if you're promoting something that has very small commissions and you're new, you're going to need a lot of people to get to that goal on a day-to-day basis. The great thing about this platform, you can actually make $1,000 with one referral. If you did one referral per day, it's like $7,000 a week. Even if you did one referral for the month, that's still $1,000. So you got to look at things in perspective. And that's really what I'm going to share with you guys a little bit here. And I'm going to really show you some tools and some ways on how you can use what we're putting together in CMP that can really help you to reach those financial goals that you're trying to make marketing on the internet. Because you can definitely do it. Pretty much everything works. It just all depends on how much money you're making per sale. Okay. It depends on, are you utilizing the right tools and resources to hit those goals? Some of us are, some of us aren't. But the great thing about CMP, Content Marketing Pros, is the name of the company, is that it's all about creating content, because that's really the new money now. Marketing online is getting people's attention. And I talked a little bit about this last night, and I'm going to share a little bit more and kind of give you some really cool resources that can really help you to do some incredible things. So when it comes to getting results, okay, it's going to all be based around how much attention are you generating? Well, how do I get attention? If you go to the step before that, it's content. Well, how do you get to the content? So if you go to a step before that, a lot of it's going to be strategy. Okay. Even before that, I would say mindset. You got to make a decision to utilize the right strategies to create the content that gets the attention, that creates the cash flow. So you're going to have to do these things to really get bigger results, because the amount of money that you're making online right now. So if I take a snapshot of what you're doing online right now, just marketing, it's directly connected with how much content you have floating out there in the universe, if you will. Okay. The online universe. It's going to be directly reflected to that in most cases. Now, if you've already built a brand and you've done a lot over the years and you just kind of been chilling for a while or whatever, well, it's different because you've already kind of built that brand. People know you, people love you, people know, like, and trust you. So you can do some incredible things. But if you're brand new and you're starting from ground zero and you're like, well, I don't know, I've been doing this, I've been sharing, I've been, spamming, I've been DMing people with my link or whatever, but you're not really creating content. That's probably, it's a big part. There's some other things there as well, some other underlying things that could be holding you back, but a lot of it is you're just not making content. So I've got a system that can really help you to break through all those challenges and barriers that you're experiencing right now. So, and let me check a few things here real quick here on my computer. We're making good time. I'm not going to try to keep you guys long, but I really want to show you what's going on here inside of CMP. So I've got a new system, okay, that can really help you to step up your content creating game, because that's what it's all about. Whoever creates the most content is going to win, no matter what you're doing. Okay. I'm not saying that, you'll be the top. Some of you will, right? But I'm saying whenever you make a decision, you know what? I'm going to make a lot of content. And you know what? That kind of reminds me, years ago, when I first started learning all this content stuff, it hit me one day. And I was a part of a bit, and I've told the story a gazillion times, but I'm just kind of give you the Cliff Note version of it. But it's good, so pay attention. Years ago, I joined a business, right? This was before I even knew anything about making videos. I just knew the internet was there, and it was a good tool that I can spam people my opportunity and my link. That's all I knew. Hey, I got an opportunity. They gave me a link. I'm going to spam everybody about it. That, of course, that never worked. So when I finally, connected with some mentors of mine and they taught me some things, I was like, huh. But it really didn't click with me. I heard what they were saying and all that stuff, and I watched the videos and all that stuff, and it was all great. Got on the webinars, all that stuff. It was all great. But it didn't really click with me until I joined a business, and I joined a guy, younger guy, he was in his early 20s. I'm like 40 years old, 41 or something like that. So I'm 20 years his senior, right? Pretty much. And so he was making about $4,000 a week in this affiliate deal. Okay. $4,000 a week. Right. And I'm like, how's he doing this? How's he doing this? Right. So one day, I joined his business like on a Monday, like later that week, it hit me because I was just kind of researching and I was like, cause it was on a Thursday and this company paid you like every Thursday. Right. So he got paid that Thursday. I joined on a Monday. He just got paid Thursday, the following Thursday from the week prior, right? Weeks prior activity. And he did a short little video. Wasn't anything fancy or anything at all. Just with his phone. Hey, just made another $4,000, it was like 45 something, whatever. I'm like, And the week before it was like 35, and the week before that it was like 5,000. So he was averaging about 4 to 5 grand a week. And I'm like, how is this guy? How is he doing this? I've been trying to do this network marketing and all this stuff from since like the early 2000s. This kid is making $4,000 or $5,000 a week. How in the world is he doing this? It just like, how is he doing it? So all he was really doing, he was on Facebook, obviously, he was on YouTube. So I went to YouTube and I said, okay, he put up another video. He was always uploading videos. And I said, let me see. How many videos does he have? So I literally went through every page and I counted to see how many videos he had. And I kind of confirmed that went to his channel and I counted like 35 or 36 videos that he's made in the past, I don't know, 4 to 5 weeks. And I'm like, and it hit me. That's how he's getting all these sales. Because he was just getting sales just coming automatically, right? Because he was making $4,000 or $5,000 a week. That's what it was. I was like, that's how he's doing it. People are searching for more information about this company, right? About this particular opportunity or ways on how you can make money online. And they keep seeing his videos. So, because then it hit me. I'm like, well, how did I join him? I didn't know him personally. How did I join? I joined because I was searching for more information and I came across his video. And I came across various videos. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I'm in. I want to sign up. And I signed up with him. I didn't know him, but I felt like I knew him because I think that Sunday night, I probably spent maybe an hour watching a lot of his videos. And I was like, well, if I'm going to do this business, I think I'm going to do it with him. He seems like he knows what he's talking about. He obviously knows the business. And I don't see a lot of people that have that much content like he has. At that point, once I learned that, I started creating content. And I told my wife, I was like, babe, I done figured it out. At least I knew it already, but now I saw it. I've seen it in action. Nobody knows who we are online, which is the reason why we just get, we don't really get results consistently at all. We never make any impactful. We've never made any impactful money ever. Anything that would, hey, we're going to buy a new house. We're going to, buy a new car. Oh, hey, quit your job. Hey, I'm going to quit. No, we've never made that kind of money. The reason nobody knows who we are online. Give me 6 months. Everybody's going to know, or a big chunk of people will know. Why did I say that? Because I knew that if I made enough content consistently, people will start to find me organically and sign up with me organically. And I did that. 90 days later, I quit my job. Well, first my wife quit her job and then I quit my job. So we haven't punched the clock anywhere since 2012, but it's all because of content. Okay. Which is what I got here. The better your content you make, right? One, I would say, matter of fact, I'll add something to this here, to my note here. The more content you make, the better your content will get. Write that down. The more content you make, the better your content will get. So don't get so caught up on, well, I can't make videos like you, Steve. I can't do, yes, you can, but you got to start first. Okay. So the more content you make, the better it's going to get. Okay. And nowadays, because of technology, you can make really good content and be brand new just because of AI and all the things going on now. It's just, there's no excuses. There's no excuses. I need to get a t-shirt. No excuses. Okay. Because there are no excuses now. More content equals better content equals more results. Okay. Equals just more cash. Results could be leads, sales, whatever, which the end result is you need money. That's why we're here, is to make money, right? We want to give value, right? We want to give value. We want to help people, right? But in business, how do you measure business? Typically, you measure through money, Nowadays, it's through followings and likes and stuff like that. So there's different ways of measuring success. But one of the easiest ways to measure success is how much money have you made? It's easy, simple, right? It's black and, it's black and white. It's simple, right? So what you're going to have to do now is really get off the sidelines. Now, I'm not speaking to all of you. You know who you are. Some of you you're already in the game. I see you. I'm like, man, they in the game. Most of you aren't. You're just on the sideline watching. Okay? But I want to show you a system that can help you to get off the sideline and get in the game so we can really start making some major cash flow. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me change pages here real quick here. Now, if you look here, this is actually a sales funnel that I'm using for our system called Content Marketing Pros. Now, of course, the title of the video is how to make $1,000. Well, I'm gonna show you a few. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna start here. Now, this is the video. Matter of fact, if you're watching this video, you'll see a link in the description. Just go there and it'll take you to this page at the end of this video. But pay close attention. Don't go right now. It's there. It's not going anywhere. It'll be there when we wrap this call up. But a lot of things that I'm going to be teaching inside of Content Marketing Pros that you're going to get access to is how to use AI, how to use cameras, I'm not going to read all this. You'll see it on the page. Really, how to really crush it using technology, even if you're not techie. So don't say it. I know some of you thinking you're just ready to say it. Stop it. Stop saying that. I'm not techie. One of the most technical things that you can ever do is drive a car. But you figured that out and you do it every day. So you can do these things. You can, if you can drive a car, you can figure out how to create a sales funnel. I think driving a car is probably way more complicated than creating a sales funnel. And the interesting thing about that scenario is that you can die from driving a car. But from a sales funnel, no. So if you put it in that perspective, yeah, for a brand, kid, 15 years old, trying to learn how to drive, it can get a little complicated. It can get a little overwhelming. Oh man, this is overwhelming. But I don't know if you ever thought about this, because I've been doing this coaching for a long time. And remember when we were young, trying to figure out how to drive, it was like, it was exciting. Man, if I could drive, man, I could take my friends. I ain't got to worry about my mom and dad taking me everywhere or whatever. But once we got behind the wheel the first time, maybe we did driver's ed or whatever. But remember, it was man, whoo, I'm getting goosebumps thinking of that time. It was like, whoa, it was overwhelming. It was scary. And you're like afraid to hit somebody or get hit or do something wrong. That whole, what do I do? And really trying to coordinate and get your coordination down and all that stuff. That was a time. It was complicated, but why do we do it? Why do we put ourselves through that? Because we know the end result of it, it just makes sense. It's worth it. It's worth going through that pain of learning how to drive because you know the end result is independence. You're going to be more independent. Somewhere along the way in our adult lives, I don't know, maybe we just got jaded or whatever. But then when we start a business and then we see things where others are doing and we're like, you know what, that seems complicated, but then we just shut down, even though the end result will change your life. The end result would change the lives of people that are connected to you. You got to get that same energy like when we were kids, learning how to drive, and you need to apply that same energy in your business. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be overwhelming. It's going to be a little challenging. It's going to be a lot of doubt. But the only way you're going to really learn is just by doing. So when we started driving, once we got our license, didn't mean that we really knew how to drive. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It just meant that you met the minimum requirements to drive legally on the streets in your city and around the country. Okay. But you really didn't really get it until after weeks, months, maybe some years, until you're like, oh, I got it. I don't even think about it when I drive. You ever be driving and you're like, you get somewhere like, man, I must have just dozed off. I'm like, I don't even remember. Anybody ever done that? Because now it's just like, you don't even think about it. You just get in and go. And that's how you got to do your content. That's how you got to do your business. So let me show you this. That's really what CMP is all about. It's teaching you how to drive your content, which will drive your traffic to your offers, which will drive leads, which will drive sales. First pack that we got here is called the Designer Pack. Now, this is like an introductory package. Everybody here can get access to it. It's free. Okay. Inside this package, it's going to give you the ability to, I'm going to show you how to create incredible graphics. Everything that you see on this page in terms of graphics were all created with a platform called Canva. Okay. I'm going to show you how I did all these graphics using Canva. Okay. And a whole lot more. Some of you are already using Canva, but no, you ain't using Canva. You're not using it how I use it. Right. And there's a lot of great things that you can do that can really step your graphic game and pictures and images and different things. Matter of fact, if you look here, like this picture right here at the top of this page, the graphic behind here with the guy wearing the purple shirt and the computer and everything, the mic, all this was created using artificial intelligence, using AI within inside of Canva. This is an original image. Okay. All right. So everything here. So I show you how to do a lot of cool things with Canva inside this package. This package is normally $125. It's free now, but it's limited time. Okay. You can't make any money with this platform. Let me repeat. You can't make any money at this level. This is just giving you information. Okay. Make sense? I'm going to get to the $1,000. I'm going to show you. So for those that are like, hey, well, where the money at? Hang tight. I'm going to show you. But I got to show you the different things on how you can really make money throughout the entire platform. This isn't going to be long. It's really only got 4 levels. This is the first one. It's called the Designer Pack. Okay. And remember, anybody can sign up for this. Matter of fact, if I click on this here, brings me to this page here. If I click on Designer, $0. Just go here, register, fill out the information. Boom, you're in the system. Okay. Easy. And you can upgrade. I'm going to show you why you need to upgrade. Let me come back. The next one's called Creator. Creator's $300. Okay. It's $250 for the product itself, $50 admin fee. Anytime you refer somebody as a creator, if you're in the business and you have to be a creator yourself. So remember that. So only people that can make money in CMP are for people that have paid for a particular product. If you just have a free designer, you can't make any money. So if you referred somebody, you can refer people into CMP at the designer level. And if they ever want to upgrade, or if somebody you referred and they just snuck and upgraded, you just missed out on a commission. Okay. So you have to be a paid member. So I recommend people being a paid member, but for some, it's a great tool for the designer to give you a little taste of the type of training that people are going to get access to. So it's a good deal. So at the creator level, this is where I really go into a lot of stuff about videos, specifically video creation and editing from the phone's perspective, using your phone, like how to edit videos and all that stuff, just using your phone. Because one of the biggest objections I've kind of gotten a lot over the years, and it was a valid objection. It was valid. Years ago, I would say 6 years or 6 or 7 years prior, to really make really good content and really do things at a higher level, you really needed a computer. You really did. At least a laptop or a desktop computer, Mac or Windows. You really did. There's still things you still need a computer for, even today. Just makes things easier. But I know a lot of people that make 6 and 7 figures a year, and all they do everything in their business just using their phone. Just using their phone. They make all their videos, they edit all their videos, they do everything on their phone. So it's possible now. It's a real statement. It's a real thing now. You don't have to have a computer. You can literally do everything on your mobile device. I recommend a computer. It just kind of makes things a little, I think it's just easier when you got a bigger screen to work on to get things done. You can kind of move a little quicker. But if all you have is your phone, you're good. You're okay. You'll be okay. Okay. Now, then we've got, I've got everything here on how to, different types of equipment, different types of phones to use, different types of editing platforms that you can use in terms of editing. I do a lot of stuff with CapCut as well. And really how to storytell in your videos, some basic editing techniques, some advanced editing techniques, how to add effects, all that stuff just from your phone. That's what the Creator Pack is. And I got some other stuff I'm actually going to be adding to this pack as well. Okay. Anytime you refer somebody to this pack, you'll earn a $250 instant commission. Instantly. Every time. Okay. So whether you're promoting, let's say you're a creator already, you tell me about it, I'll become a creator, you just made $250 and you have that money instantly. Okay. And I'm going to show you a few things here in a moment. Stay tuned because you don't want to miss, because I got something that's really cool that you definitely want to know about going forward. All right. Influencer is the next level. This is the third one. I told you it's only 4. See how fast we're going here. The Influencer Pack is $600 one time. It's $500 for the product itself with a $100 admin fee one time. There aren't any monthly fees with CMP currently right now. So here's the thing. This is where I learned how to do and make really cool sales funnels. This is behind the scenes. Okay, I did a training a few years ago called Behind the Funnels. This is really showing you how I make funnels. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you how I made this funnel. I'm even going to give you access to some other templates and other funnels that I've made in the past. And I'm going to show you how to do all that. So it's simple. Guys, with everything that's online right now when it comes to content creation, everything is really simple. When we first started out, I remember back in the day, like when we first started, my wife, who's like a coder, she's a smarty pants, right? I tell her that all the time. We laugh about it, but she's very smart, and she top of the class, all that stuff, just a genius mind when it comes to understanding code and technical stuff and math and all that stuff. So before when we needed a funnel or a page or a website, she would make it. And from scratch, right? And we had to do, that's just what we did. And that's what she did. Well, we worked together on the vision or whatever it was, and we would put it together, but she would do all the coding on it, right? And it worked. A few years later, then a thing came out called ClickFunnels. I'm like, whoa, this is kind of cool. So it showed you how you can do things, and that's even evolved. And then there's other platforms like Go High Level and System.io or whatever it's called, and a whole bunch of others. Just a list of other things. And now with AI, so AI has embedded itself into a lot of these platforms as well. And there are things that can create funnels and stuff for you. So I'm telling you guys, everything is accessible. You just got to want to do it. Like when you wanted to drive, you just did it. Because I know I did. I'm like, hey, I was a little nervous, and I used to scare my mom when I was driving. She was helping me drive or whatever, but I did it. I learned it. I was like, I'm going to get it, because if I don't get it, she got to keep taking me to places. Sometimes I just want to just go. It'd be lovely just to go across town. It just go when I just want to go to the mall. I could just go to the mall. Well, with this will help you go to the bank. So you got to put things in place so you can move further and faster. And if you're going to be marketing online, selling products, services, opportunities, and all that, you're going to have some knowledge that can show you how you can create certain pages, because you're going to need sales pages, sales funnels, capture pages, and all that kind of stuff throughout your online marketing career. Okay? You can use other people's creations as well. Like I've made a funnel that you'll be able to use. So anybody that's a paid member, you'll get access to this same funnel. And it's converting pretty well, just saying. you're going to get a lot of people signing up. I'm just saying, because it's happening right now. A lot of people coming in and designer, people upgrading and everything. So it's just a perfect storm type of sales funnel here. But I'm going to show you how you can create some yourself. Anytime you refer somebody at the influencer level, you're going to earn a $500 instant commission. Okay. And then you guys with me? Hope everybody's still with me here. Perfect. Okay. Let me know if you have any. Matter of fact, I see a few people here. I'll come back to you here in a second. Matter of fact, let's come back here. Tura Robertson dropped some fire emojis. Appreciate it. Oh, Mark Harvard. What? Hey guys, real quick. Be sure to go to this guy's YouTube channel, Facebook. One particular, remember I was talking about different mentors I learned from in terms of creating videos and all that stuff. One of those individuals is Mark Harbert. This guy, where is it? This guy right here. Okay, so definitely check him out. He's definitely a real good friend of mine, and learned a lot from him in terms of video marketing as well, presenting and all that stuff, and how to create products and all that stuff, and really cool stuff. So Mark says, my badass friend Steve Rachel, good to see you, buddy. Hey, good to see you, Mark. Appreciate you dropping by, man. Let's see here. Got Terry Lofton from Houston, Texas, H-Town in the house. Let me see, what's up, bro? Just anybody got any questions? We're just kind of, just doing a little bit of chat. I got some other stuff I want to show you, so don't go anywhere. I just want to recognize a few people that's dropping some comments. Started your CMP training last night and this morning. Fire, bro. It's worth every dime. Pro level is the way to go. Hey, Sammy, appreciate it, man. These are people that's doing it. So a lot of people that I've kind of brought on here, these are people that are doing the deal. These are individuals that remember I was saying before, don't just learn, do. Don't be a professional learner. We got a lot of professional learners out here. Don't just learn, do. Okay? Take action what you learn. That's how I learn anyway. I can watch a whole bunch of training webinars or courses or whatever, but I'm not going to get anything. Now, I'm just speaking to me. Now, you might be different, but I'm not going to learn anything until I do it. I got to screw it up. I got to actually do the method. Okay? And I'll go through the method step by step. I'll go back, watch the replay, hit pause when they do this step, and then I'll do it. Then hit play again, watch them do the next step. Okay, let me pause it. Okay, now let me do that step. Because that's how I learn. I'm just simple like that. I can't watch a whole training video and then just go and I can't do it. I just can't do that. I have to go back and kind of do it step by step, and then but me actually go through the process. Guys, if you do that, it'll pay you $1 million. I didn't worry about it being ugly. I didn't worry about it being perfect. I just did it because I knew once I did it, I would learn something. Okay, all right, cool. Okay, now I get it. Because sometimes I've done that. I didn't quite understand, like, why are we doing this? But then once I did it, I'm like, duh. That's why we had to do that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of you probably been through that same process. Mark, what's up, man? Hey, love you too, bro. Thanks for dropping in, man. But hey, so let me shift focus here. Hey, that's what you call, ladies and gentlemen, it's what's called a pattern interrupt. Just changing the pace of your call. You'll learn a lot of this in the course. Okay. Now, the Pro Pack, I talked a little bit about that early, but the Pro Pack, remember, Content Marketing Pros. The Pro Pack is $1,200. It's $1,000 for the product itself, $200. So it's total $1,200. Right now, I've got a special going on right now for $700. Okay. Here's why. I got all this training here, okay, that I'm putting into the Pro Pack currently as we're speaking. I'm currently filming and producing all this content for the Pro Pack right now, okay? Some of it already got filmed. I got to do the edits on it. I got some other, I guess, because I'm doing them pretty much in batches. So once I'm done with a particular module, I'll just upload that entire module. Make sense? And then I'll go to the next module and do the same thing into the next module, into the next module, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So while I'm building out the Pro Pack, I'm discounting it for only, I guess, total $700. Okay. Once I get everything, and I'm going to cover what I'm giving you here inside the Pro Pack. Once I get all this content loaded into the Pro Pack, then that promo will end. However, you'll be grandfathered in still to earn $1,000 commission. Because right now, if we have people right now, so if you're at the pro level, you heard my buddy Sammy just talking about, I'm at the pro level. So when Sammy brings in a person at the Pro Pack, right now he's going to earn a $500 commission, because right now the 1,000 is only 500. Right now. Well, how long is it going to be? How long is it going? Just whenever I get everything loaded. Okay, so take advantage now. Could be by the end of next week, could be a couple weeks from now. I don't know, just as soon as I get everything loaded. So take advantage of it now. I don't know how long it's going to last. Take advantage of it now. But when we flip the switch, once we get everything loaded and we just do the normal amount, you're still qualified. Now you'll be earning $1,000 per referral, but you really only paid $1,000 for the product itself. Everybody pays the admin fee. So you only pay $700 versus $1,200. Make sense? So that's a good bonus right now. And I got some other bonuses and some action stuff. We're still putting some things together here. But the other packs are already fully done. Okay? So people are already making money, referring people and all that stuff right now. So, which brings me to $1,000. Well, one thing about this is that you can actually earn right now $500 for the Pro Pack and even at the influencer. Now, I will say this: if you're like, well, hey, I'm just going to do the influencer, you could. It's only $600, but I would probably challenge you to do an extra 100 and just get the Pro Pack. Makes sense. But if you're like, well, hey, Steve, all I got is influencer, well, just get the influencer, right? But upgrading, you still pay the full amount. So to me, it just makes more financial sense just to go straight Pro Pack. Now, here's the thing though. Check this out. This is a member to member type of program, meaning members can pay each other when they're getting access to the product. Okay. So, and you'll see all that when you're actually signing up. So when you register and you're going through the process, you pay your admin fee, then you get into the back office, you'll see a deal where you're going to pay directly whoever your sponsor is. They'll have their options, Cash App, credit card, or whatever. So they can choose. You can choose whatever methods of payment that you want to receive. That's totally up to you. Okay. All I want to do is Cash App. Well, you can set it up to where if you refer someone, they could just pay you directly using Cash App or PayPal or Stripe or Square or whatever, or even cryptocurrency. Okay. It's all set up in the back office. Now, the interesting thing is and this is just for me, because everybody can be differently. Like some people might accept, Stripe. Okay. Some people might accept Cash App. Me, for my account, currently I'm using a deal called Square. Okay. I have Stripe as well. So either one, and both of them got some of the same kind of services. I'm going to show you what I mean here. So for example, if someone registered, right, and let me go back here. Let me show you. Let's say someone registered and they went creator, okay, and they come here, they click on this, and they click on creator membership, and they see this, and they click on the registration, and it takes them to the registration page. When it takes them to the registration, when they fill out and register, it's going to take them to this page here, okay. They can pay their $250, okay, because they've already paid the admin fee. I think for creator, it's $50 for the admin fee, $250 for the product itself. So when they pay their $250, they'll fill out the information and they'll just pay using their debit or credit card. However, they can even use a service called Afterpay. Stripe has something similar as well. Stripe uses, it might be Klarna. I believe. Afterpay, you can actually do 4 interest-free installments of $62.50. Okay, you just click on this and it just walks you through the setup. Y'all have seen these are like really, really big nowadays. Getting, retail does it, so on and so forth. So If you're like, hey, I just want to do creative, well, guess what? You can do a payment plan and pay it out over 4 monthly in payments. I think you still got to pay the first payment up front, but you can finance the rest, if you will. Okay. Same goes for influencer. Okay. Influencer right now is 500, right? So it'd be same thing. You can just pay with your credit card because this is what you're going to see when you're going through the process anyway. So if you scroll down, you can actually get started at influencer and only pay four payments of $125. Make sense? Today, right? And same and right now, even for the pro, that's what it is. It's the same price. The admin fee is a little bit more. It's $200 versus $100 for the pro pack, but same thing, $125. Just scroll down and you'll see those options that you can actually do. So yes, there is a payment plan option available. Just follow the process and, you can, qualify for those particular services. And I know, I know Stripe, I want to say Stripe does, don't quote me on this. I think they do Klarna, I believe. And there's a whole bunch of them out there. I mean, it's like a big deal now in the retail world. You see it at Best Buy, Walmart. Hey, pay for your groceries and pay for it in installment. Oh, you just bought some shoes at Foot Locker or whatever. Hey, you can choose and you can pay it out. You know, that's the big thing now. So they've got it all set up here inside these particular platforms. Now, I don't know if Cash App might have something. I have to kind of look at this one. I haven't really played. They got some Cash App Pay. So that's interesting. So you might even have it to where you can just do it through Cash App or something. It's kind of interesting there as well. So you can use those options to do monthly installments, but I know Afterpay you can definitely do that. So those things are available. And a reason why I wanted to bring that up is that can help you to really accelerate your cash flow, because if you can give people payment options, you can move even quicker in your business. And that's what we have here. That's why I always say, if you're going to market something, and I was talking about this last night, we all got different things that we market. I know we got different things that we market and share, but you always want to have something that can allow you to be that can allow you to be cash heavy, that you can get cash quicker. Because as an entrepreneur, you're going to always need things, right? And I love being a part of platforms that allow you to get paid quickly, right? Because you got things that you need to take care of. And that's why it's always great to have a platform like this. And that's why we designed CMP to kind of follow that same model. I've always been a big fan of it. Sometimes you see these type of models and maybe the content isn't really up to par. It's not really high end type stuff. So the great thing about working with CMP and really working with whoever referred you here, or even just working with us in general, being the founders of my wife and I being the founders of CMP, is that we have everything in-house. We know how to create high-end videos. We know how to market. We've documented, success stories in the industry, and we know how to create systems and platforms, and people have hired us to do that. So if you can leverage that for your benefit, imagine how much money you can make. I mean, think about that. Imagine how much success you can have if you can leverage those type of relationships in your business. But a lot of it is going to start with you making a decision first to really move forward. Really, it's going to be a decision of you saying, you know what? I'm tired of my situation. I'm tired. I can't deal with it anymore. It's going to be Christmas in the next 6 months. I told myself at the beginning of the year that I was going to make a change. Here it is. We're getting ready to go into July, and I still have not broke through. I still haven't reached any of my goals. The things that I said that I was going to do on January 1st. A lot of that is just a decision. It's just a decision of you saying, you know what? Enough is enough. I need to start really if I'm going to market, if I'm going to be a network marketer, if I'm going to be an affiliate marketer, if I'm just going to just market and build something online, I got to step up. I got to be the leader. Leaders get the biggest money. Leaders make the biggest money. Leaders get the most rewards. Well, what constitutes being a leader? In my book, it's really just making the decision of just being a leader. You know what? I want to be a leader. So if you're like, well, hey, that's what you want to do, you have to lead by example. You got to do what you're talking about. And what it does is it puts pressure on you to do things. A lot of us need to create content. There's a lot of faceless things out there as well. I talk a lot about that inside of CMP. We got other resources where that are a part of CMP that we talk about, that talk about faceless content and all that stuff as well. And all these different methods and strategies and all this stuff, everything works. And I said this last night. I was like, who here, and you can respond, drop a like or some fire or something. Who here is in a position right now where you're like, well, hey, Steve, I'm good. I'm just really trying to prepare for the future. I don't need to make any major money right now. If I do, great. If I don't, I'm not tripping. I'm just trying to set things up now. So maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, I can be set. I don't need to make any money right now. I'm just trying to learn and just trying to really home in my skills and kind of go from there. Anybody out here like that? And if you are, whether you're watching this live or the replay, great. Because now you can really learn, take action, and you're not going to be so consumed on the failure part, because you already know you're going to fail. That's why you're like, well, hey, I'm good. I got money. I got my job. I got my wife. I'm good. I just want to learn. Okay. Now, I wasn't like that. That was not our household. Now, if that's you, great. You're good. You're in the right place. Some of you are in the place where, Steve, you don't understand. I need money like right now. I don't have to be rich. I'm not saying I need to make $1 million right now. If I could just make an extra couple $100 a week, hell, even a couple $100 a month, I'm in a good place. Well, guess what? You're in the right place as well. Because that's me. That was me. I needed to make money. I didn't need to make $1 million, but I needed some results. Well, what's going to dictate that? 1, the decision. 2, the quantity of content that you're creating, which will indirectly affect your quality. Don't be so much focused on the quality of stuff. I know people see a lot of my videos. They see all these different things going on in the background and all this stuff and cameras and microphones and all these different things I've done over the years, but I didn't start there. Every year I elevated. But in the beginning, I just started. And it wasn't pretty in the beginning. It wasn't. But I had a plan because I understood. I told you, I had that light bulb moment when I figured out the reason why this little kid, I don't call him a little kid. If you're watching, Greg, my bad. But I was like, this young man was making $4 or $5 grand a week. How's he doing this? He was doing it because he had a lot of content. And he was consistently promoting content. And they were just not fancy videos at all. Very authentic. Extremely authentic. Videos with his phone. But you know one thing he was doing? He was telling stories. He was documenting his journey with that particular platform, with that opportunity. And that's what sucked me in. I'm like, wow. I'll watch the next video. Wow. Click on the next video. Oh my God. Really? Wow. Oh, that's interesting. Oh man, you know what? I felt the same way. He just sucking me in. And then at the end of that, whatever was, at the end of that rabbit hole, I'm like, let me get my credit card out. I'm finna buy this thing. He done sold me. And I signed up. Didn't know me from whoever. And I really didn't know him, but I felt like I knew him. Because I sit there and watch like an hour and a half worth of his videos of talking about this little program on the internet. He was making $4,000 or $5,000 a weekend. Part-time. At least in the beginning it was. When I came on, he had already quit his job. But when he started, he was still working. I'm like, man, that could be me. I get it. But I knew I figured it out. I'm telling you guys, that was my epiphany. That was my moment of clarity. I think we all have sometimes those. That was my moment of clarity when it came to marketing. And I literally told my wife, some of y'all have heard me say this before. I said, babe, nobody knows who we are, but give me 6 months. I'm going to change it. I done figured it out. Reason why they getting all these sales, because people keep seeing their faces all over the place. So they feel comfortable with buying from them versus me that's coming around, not sharing any stories or nothing, just trying to, hey, just join this thing and make some money, in text. No videos, no pictures, just a link to the opportunity and that's it. This guy just making random, simple little videos, and he doing $4-5 grand a week. And it kept scaling even after that. But I did it, and boom, 3 months later, I quit my job. So it can work. CMP can definitely help you to get to that stage quicker. Okay? Because I didn't do it all on my own. Remember, I told you I had some mentors along the way that I was learning from. That, and you know what? Just straight up, I learned a lot of that stuff. It all made sense. Like I was learning from, you saw my buddy Mark Harbert come up here because I watched a lot of their webinars, even way back then, late 2011, early 2012. And I was learning. I'm like, man, it makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Wow, that makes sense. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. But it didn't really register until I was trying to do something, because I wasn't marketing anything at that time. During that little period, I was really just trying to learn. And from a lot of that information, but once I saw it, like I was, okay, I got a business. Okay, I make this much if I make a sale. I want to do it online, but I really want to do it. I see other people making a lot of money with this program. I want to make it passively. And once I kind of did that little research, I was like, I get it. Everything I've been learning, it all made sense. And so I've been a big fan of it ever since. So let me check here on my time here. We're going to wrap this up. What you need to do, go to the link right below. If someone in our CMP community sent you to this video, definitely get back with them. They'll have a link for you. Just get back with them. They'll be able to answer any questions that you might have. But just click on the link right below if you just by chance stumble across my video. Click on that. It'll take you to this page here. Okay. Watch this video. It's like 6 minutes. Yeah, it's like a 6-minute video. It'll give you a little bit more insight. Check everything out on the page here. Okay. Just check everything out. Of course, I kind of gave you the Cliff Note version, so you kind of see a little bit of it, but you can kind of see it for yourself. Right. And then once you check everything out, check out the testimony. I think I got testimonials on here somewhere near the bottom. Check out some of the testimonials. We got some new ones we're going to be adding as well. I got some frequently asked questions here at the bottom. You can check all that information out. Just do your due diligence, and just check everything out. Click here to get access. Click any of the little orange buttons and then just choose your package. I recommend the pro level when it comes to any of the paid levels, because remember the paid levels we have is pro, influencer, and creator. Creators 3, influencers 6, pro right now is 7. It's normally 12. Okay. The designer is free, but you're not going to get access to, you can't make any money with designer. You're just going to get access to You're just going to get access to some training content. That's it. Okay. Each level has training content. Kind of give you a little insight. Designer is really more focused about designing graphics. That's why it's called designer. Okay. Creator is all about creating videos. It's really an introduction to that. Okay. Using your phone. Influencer is about really creating sales funnels, really creating pages and things that can help influence people into your, into buying your product or service or whatever. Okay. Pro Pack is really taking all this and taking it to a whole nother level. Graphics, videos, AI, presentations, what to say, how to say, tools, equipment, all these different things, okay, is in the pro level, right? Make sense? So that's how all that works. So each one is kind of its own different classification. But the only three that you can make money by referring others into CMP is pro, influencer, and creator. My number one recommendation, obviously, is the Pro Pack. Why? It's because it's going to allow you to earn commissions on all the other levels as well. So you'll be able to earn money from pro, influencer, and creator. Can't make any money from designer right now because it's free. Makes sense? So everybody can get access to that. So that's all I got. And remember, each one, especially for me, if you're get back whoever referred you, because they might have different options. Some people use Stripe or whatever as well. And I want to say Stripe uses, I want to say Klarna. I know PayPal, they have like their own thing or whatever. I think so. Don't quote me on that. But most people typically just use, when it comes to credit card payments, they're either using typically Stripe or Square. Some PayPal too, but typically I usually don't recommend PayPal, but Stripe or Square. But with my account, if you go there, you'll see the options where you can break up those higher levels, influencer and pro, specifically pro. You can break that up into 4 payments of $125. So it'd just be easier for you to get plugged in, okay? And you can get access and everything. So because once you do that, boom, you'll get access to the pro level as well. So questions, Q&A, any questions, any comments, anything before we wrap it up? We're going to land this plane and wrap it up for today. I just wanted to hop on and give you guys a little insight. I got more stuff. I'm still, as I'm waiting for a few comments maybe to come in, just kind of give you a little insight. I'm still working on, today I've just been filling up a few little holes here in terms of training. I got to make some tutorial videos in the back office. I already got several videos made for the Pro Pack. I got probably this weekend, I'm really going to dive into that. Right now, I've just been getting a lot of calls, people just trying to get plugged in because of the promotion with the Pro Pack. So just getting people plugged in, getting people that were already here in the system, getting them all set up. So just really just trying to manage all that. I'm kind of like in management mode right now, but this weekend, I'm going to be mostly in producing mode, producing content. So I know Saturday, Sunday, I'm just going to be just pretty much just making a lot of new content for the Pro Pack. That's my schedule. So I'm going to take today, finish out some loose ends, probably a little bit of that tomorrow. But I think I'm going to really, Friday, I'm going to really start creating even more content for the Pro Pack because I'm trying to get a lot of that stuff done quickly. I want to get all that wrapped up as soon as possible. That's why I was saying, hey, get set up with Pro as soon as you can. See if you qualify for the payments. Just try it anyway. That way it can even help you get set up, because once that ends, it's just going to be the $1,200 to get started. And then, but a lot of you are getting in right now and you're just getting a really good deal. So, so take advantage of that. There's still some other features that my wife is still adding. I think we just added, for those that don't know, if you're a paid member, log into your back office. If you're a creator, influencer, or a pro, if you log in, you should see a funnel stats tab in the back office, so you can check the amount of stats, people hitting your link and all that stuff. I've got a capture page back there. I've got a new one that I'm going to be uploading as well. So I'm going to be working on that probably a little bit later this evening and a little bit tomorrow morning. I'm going to add that as well. So there's a new capture page that I'm developing right now that's going to be there. So you guys are coming in at the big. Hey, we're up and running. People are making money right now. but we got a whole lot of new features coming, a whole lot of new training coming, new pages and all that stuff. So we're here at the beginning. So I'm super excited about it. So, but hey, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for the last hour. Let me see. Rick, what's up, man? See, Rick Titus just hopped on. Hey, bro, we're just wrapping up. Hey, you might want to check out. I'm about to wrap it up, and you could be able to check out the replay. And we just went over some really, really good stuff. So I always like to highlight a lot of the members in the community and everything. So, but anyway, hey guys, I got to run. I got some other things to take care of here for some CMP business things in the back office and everything. So I'm gonna get back, grab some lunch, come back, and then I'll be in the lab pretty much most of the day and helping people get set up and making some more content. Thanks for hanging out. Hey guys, get off the sideline, get in the game. CMP. We're going to help you make some big plays with it. So, hey, that's all I got for today, guys. I might hop on again maybe late tonight, possibly. I don't know. Who knows? Just depends on what's going on. But if you have any other questions or whatever, let me know. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to subscribe. And also be sure to click on that link that'll take you to the actual sales funnel page. You can check everything out and you can get plugged in. Definitely get back with the person who actually invited you to this video if you were referred by any of our other CMP members. So with that said, guys, have a great day. We'll see you guys over the top. Peace out.